There's uplift.
Outlets, Jackson is saying that Scott's crew is not up, but we can't do anything about it right now. Because he's driving. We have to do it.
I did set it up when I joined the server for Gorka. But, yeah, can't do anything now.
Keep focused, do your best. Jackson said good luck.
Thank you! Gonna need it. Where is Dennis? Has he pitted yet?
Don't know. I think he's in now. He already pitted, yeah. He just pitted. Racing Freak is in. Change the card number.
How?
I don't know. They certainly are number 32 Audi.
So are they ahead or behind?
Ahead.
Fuck.
Like 9 seconds ahead.
How'd they gain that?
I don't know. Probably put repair damage.
Oh yeah.
They had the car running.
Yeah. Yeah, we've not been very good as a team on the driver spot bit.
So we're 9 seconds behind. Got to just set it settle into a rhythm.
I believe the Audi behind soon has to pit.
Yeah. They haven't been there, they are the sync.
They only had 0.8 seconds of damage. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they in front of the Mercedes.
Who's driving?
Freak.
Racing Freak.
Who's driving the Merc?
Tennis will be able to tell you that he's under.
There's nothing I could have
Full
done.
wall fighter. Well, Scott is showing the same speed as me and less than 1 so.
Shit then.
He's doing a great job.
Yeah, so we got 5 seconds of damage, so that's put us 5 seconds behind. No, well we weren't put it out. But the first one's fine, he went for a race, but the second one was a massive time. But I like Dennis Hadley, he's a nice guy, so a good race. Very good race.
The first bit of damage was also an opportunistic one. Where he got into the side of us.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We move on. We've got the pace to catch them, so... Yeah, I pulled 13 seconds out on that one guy. And the other guy was, you had, was quite slow. Probably, with my pace there, I would have pulled out 20 plus seconds. So we got it. So you have a good stint.
I don't know if one of those slower guys is popping back into the car.
Well, one of them does. So we're going to gain at least 12 seconds on them. But I would imagine Dennis would do the final stint.
There's a lot of back markers coming up. These two are fighting for position, no?
Nope.
No one is.
Why?
I think they're all just back markers of each other.
I think he was going into the back of the BMW.
Yeah. I think he bailed out of that.
Release the brake there.
Yeah, I've done. What's up with those back markers not braking in time? For fuck's sake.
I was easily in the 56s last night.
Ah, Dennis Adler also put a poo emoji under my message and a smart and a laughing face.
I saw it also with the poo face. At least I can look forward to tomorrow, Silverstone in a Lamborghini. Would have preferred a Ferrari because I've been set up there for it, but the Lambo that we drive. What's up?
I just got this.
Hashtag Bentley Live, dude.
One mod on AWR. One guy is using it in a PC vintage multiclass. It makes the writer look cracky. You know that Lamborghini.
Oh, yeah?
That's how shit the Bentley apparently is.
Bentley's being nerfed. And I tried everything on setup, man. I tried all the tricks in the book. I got it to feel better and everything, but
Right, yeah, this Bentley is just... It's fine at the start of the stint, it's like okay-ish.
no,
At
it's not okay at the
Yeah.
start.
Yes, but at the end it's just absolutely useless. But we chose this car at the beginning of the season, so now we are stuck with it. Nothing we can do. Unless we want to lose like half of the points we got in the first three races.
I think I didn't mind them keeping everyone into their same car. Fuck, I was like, okay, it's fine, but the Merc got it. The Merc guys got lucky. That's fine. Shit happens.
2020 Merc is a really good car. They are currently in second position. The guys that chose that car at the start of the season, they basically got a free update. Because the car has been updated without making it a new car.
I suppose, like I said, if we knew what would happen, I think everyone would have just been, it would have been a Merc series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The season started, and after the first race, then they got their PC just had their upgrade, and then I was like, oh fuck.
Hey, if I knew a couple of things more, I was be now a owner. I had like great business and everything. So, you don't always know what's going to happen.
This car survived every update. Every update. Sometimes it even became OP.
Actually, when you live on a mega yard or something, just doing nothing at all and still get some income.
Yeah, I know, dude. I wanted to buy Bitcoin in 2010. And to my dad, so you can have some cash, dude. He's like, nah. I'm like, yeah, no worries. My brother as well. Like, what could have been if we did more?
Well, in that period, there was having a lot of health issues and a couple of like surgeries and everything. So yeah, I was not really busy with all that stuff. And once I was like, on the better hand, I realized I should have invested in one of those things. And now, of course, it's way too late.
Oh no, it's way too late. No, it was like if you bought $1,000 of Bitcoin in 2010 and you sold in 2021, you would have sold for $72 million. That's how much your Bitcoin would be worth.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It's only 72 million.
I mean, if I had a time machine, man, the first thing I would do.
And the most important thing is don't lose your password of your wallet.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, if I ever came across a time machine, I think take me back to 2010, my man. $100,000 of Bitcoin, billionaire. take a loan, give me, fucking put it all on Bitcoin, and just be like, don't worry, guys.
Well,
Come
for
back to
a
the
long
future.
story short, we said like if we would have known the Mercedes got a free upgrade and the Bentley would be shit, everyone would have chosen the Mercedes at the start of the season. Then I said like, yeah, if I would have known Bitcoin was like, I just said it like, if Bitcoin was going to explode and everything, we could have done that.
Coulda, shoulda, man.
Yeah, could have, should have. If we knew everything what was going to happen, we would have done some things differently. But hey, this Bentley just has shit pace. I don't know if like Jazz or I or Scott can even close the gap to B5 or 4. And B7 is even closing in on us now.
I've got faith that I will give it everything I have. I think we can catch. What we'll need to do, Scott will need to drive out of his ass. Drive like
Somebody who likes driving this fucking thing.
just relentlessly, just lapping. If he stays at 57.0 the entire stint, actually that's okay. That's not too shabby. And then you and me just do like low 56s, get into the 55s, just absolutely send it, man. And see what can be done.
Well, all I can do is apologise now for my pace. I'm just not comfortable.
Dude, you should have seen my first stint.
I did. Saw bits of it anyway.
Dennis was, they found the words for it, lacking pace.
Yeah, but he's got a new wheel and he goes and sorts his wheel out and comes back fast again, and I'm just, this is my pace, this is it.
It's the Bentley, man. You just gotta accept it. It is what it is. And, you know,
Yeah, I'm just struggling.
you know, I really thing is, I destroyed my tyres because I was absolutely pushing like a madman.
Well, I am trying to look after my tyres to try and not have that drop off, because the last thing we want is me at 57.0 having a 1.5 second drop.
Well, I didn't have a drop off in my stint. Like, not a massive.
That's what I'm aiming for. 57's the whole way. Yeah.
You know, I went hard. I had really strong
I know.
pace. And then she came back and bit me in the ass.
Yeah, you went full jazz at the start.
I was like, I won P3, I'm saying it. And I sent it like a champ, and I only gained a second. It destroyed my soul.
Yeah, Robbie, Eric Jon is going to sign up a team. I don't know if he already has done it. But he said he was going to sign up a team with Galaxy 0K and someone else.
Is the guy behind me still to pit?
They are on an alternative strategy, yes. But at some point we were lapping him, and he unlapped himself. Now they are suddenly behind us. Like, they got some proper speed going on that.
So what do you want me to do?
Just hold them off. I think they will pit at some point.
Okay.
I think they're still a pit stop behind.
They are still a pit stop behind you.
I'm just thinking if we're not really fighting them, is there any point me losing time?
Or just do your thing.
No, you just got to evaluate the situation. Like, don't like lift off and completely give it to him. But
No.
You know, he puts it up the inside. Be like, there we go. You know, it's all good.
That's what I'm asking. Do you want me to defend it heavily or just?
Nah.
You don't need to defend it like Coco did to Dennis.
No, fine. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, he pops on up the inside.
I just hope this guy is somewhat better at Donovan.
Well, she looked okay-ish at Spa at least.
Yeah, against my Honda.
And your Honda's good around there. It's just as quick as
Just needs tires,
modern
said by
one. Yeah, but I mean that car's just as quick there as a new one. The Honda's the best car.
The thing is, if we go Donington and then get a weight penalty for Spa,
But I think we have no choice. I think
Just have to perform our best.
we're gonna speed there.
we're gonna have to just do what we can. And I also see the car is absolutely atrocious in on the straights now. It's like the BMW. It's got nothing on the straights as well.
Come on,
Yeah,
man,
we
you
are
made your
lacking
overtake, just
speed.
fuck off.
Hi, Bob.
Well, look, I did say when we started this race, a top 8, like an 8th to 6th would be a strong result, and anything top 5 would be amazing. So, there's only so much we can do.
Why are we so slow in a straight line?
I think this car's just been absolutely killed in every aspect.
I think even with not with the 30 kilos ballast on the car, we would still be struggling. Not as much as now, but
well, you saw me. I mean, at Spa, you know what I mean. It was okay, but you know what I mean. It was like probably four tenths off your Honda. You know what I mean. And
When I came out of that last corner there, I was not expecting him to be on the inside of me into turn 1. I didn't think he'd gain that gap.
I don't know. I don't know if the BOP on this track for this car is just absolutely horrific. I don't know, because it is At Spa, the straight line speed wasn't too shabby. I was overtaking people at Spa. So, I don't know. I just think the BOP here... Because I would say the Bentley here is 2 and a bit seconds slower than a Ferrari. 1.8 to 2 seconds on a 1 lap. And I think you take a whole stint, probably 2.5 seconds slower than a Ferrari, a lap, right? Over a whole stint. So, but I think at Spa, it's only going to be about 1 to 1.2 seconds off it, looking at how we were in motive with it in the Bentley. So, I just think the BOP is absolutely savage this year.
I'm surprised the Audi team is still not winning.
They'll pit soon. They fucked. They have to do 3 stops from where they are. He'll pit in soon. They've been pitting in. They'll pit in probably.
Oh fuck! I don't know what my type I should do. Just go with the Bronco guy.
Yeah, the ones in the strategy are 25.4, 25.6, 25.4, 25.7.
What's the track time?
Probably 27.
Track temp is 23.29.
That's 29. Yeah, so those pressures will be fine. The end of your stint it goes to like 28. It's like 27, 26.
I'm just thinking in hindsight, if we were like chosen the Ferrari for the remainder of the season, and like running 7 motorsport is not finishing second each and every time, because you see they are struggling now as well.
No, but the problem is
To make it back
they
points.
no, they would need to finish like 15, 16, 17.
Yeah, really low down now.
Yes, for us to catch up that many points. It's just not. I mean, look, with the package that we have, I mean, it's sweet.
Yeah, because we got half points, right? After changing cars.
Yeah, it is half your points. Yeah.
It's
So
half
you know,
points.
we would have won the 3
If
races.
we scored worse at the start of the season, we should have done it, but yeah.
Yeah, I just think I think I didn't mind their whole thing about not changing cars, but then allowing people then to change cars is like it throws up the grid. And then it's just, and also that the Merc guys got a free upgrade that makes their car a second quicker, and on some tracks 2 seconds quicker than these old cars. So it's like, what do you do? But I understand why they didn't do it, because it just would have been a Lamborghini, Mercedes, and Ferrari first. There would be no other cars.
Braking performance going away.
How many more laps do you have for return?
19.
Tires will definitely start to go off though.
The front slides and the rear
bump us?
slides. Fuck. Sorry?
Looking at tennis, how far is 8 balls? In the serving shop picking up.
I know, I'm having a look, but it's not saying anything.
Yes, I know, but give a rough estimate of like where he's on track, and then we can.
You can return to garage and see where it is.
Yeah, I know that. It says plus 1 lap. Plus
Okay.
2 laps now.
Okay, then he's a lap behind us.
And now it says plus 3 laps.
Okay, so he's either
Something
one.
is off.
He's either one. He's either 1 or 2 laps behind us. Because I know we've lapped a few that guy before.
Yeah, we lapped Matthew when he was in V8, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright, this guy's driving around with his indicators on. Jesus.
I'm back.
Nobody cares.
Okay, bye. Anyone interested in some golf after the race?
Anyone interested in
I'm interested in some golf right now.
No.
But you want to stop the car and head to the golf course? Right?
I'm in a Bentley, it lives on a golf course.
Yeah, the bags
That's
are
a-
already here in the back.
Yeah, that's the
30
30 kilo
kilos,
ballast.
yeah.
That's our kilos. The golf course near the Nürburgring we can drive to after the race.
Tennyson,
No.
No worries, we'll just go.
I mean, it's the Nordschleich's like a huge place. Surely there's a golf course close.
Nope. Because the Nordschleife has been built there because there was like nothing in that area.
We got to get unlapped by an Aston Martin.
Yeah, I'm
That's
slow.
that's like Matthew when it was faster than me on Saturday qualifying.
Bleak times.
58-0. Oh,
Just laugh, Scott. You got to just laugh.
I don't mind being in a 58-0 if the car wasn't possible of doing low 56s. I'm just miles on. I just can't drive it. I've got the front sliding, then the rear. The brakes don't work.
Yeah, your pace deficit has not been the standard half a second.
That's what I mean. If I was half a second behind, I'd be fine.
It's like over a second a lap.
Yeah, I just can't. I just don't click with whatever this car is doing on this track. I just can't drive. It just doesn't. Like I said to you the other day, it feels like the front end is made of scaffolding. To me.
Oh no, he did not just pop one on the inside.
Yeah, especially in that long Dunlop curve it is. The car is just, compared to every other car, it's just losing so much time.
Just let him have the inside.
Fuck's sake, man.
You just go for a move or stay behind, right?
Fuck off.
What's that thing? Virtual racing. I'm just going to say that in chat like, hey dude, go for a move or stay behind. Don't do all these kind of half moves.
Leave it.
Do I really have to leave it? Fucking hell, mate. He just puts his nose in each and every time. If he did it to me, I would just smash him off the road. You can go for a decent move or you just stay behind. Not like
Yeah,
that,
you don't-
like you're left down.
We can just put that in the final message. You know, I always put a final message on. I can, because look, the back markers today have been fucking atrocious. And I can just say, guys, unlapping themselves with impatience, fucking around. Or I can just be like, thanks for the race.
Yeah, I mean, if he just goes for a move, that's what I also did to that Audi guy, Team 69. I just moved to the inside for the chicane like I did, so you're not trying to go side by side into the chicane. You can have a go if you want to in turn 1. If you fuck it up in turn 1, then you need to wait for another whole lap. They fucked it up, so they had to wait for another whole lap. And it was non-stop flashing me. They still haven't pitted yet. How?
I've only
Does
got
the
four
Audi have
points.
such a big tank or what?
Maybe it's really good on its fuel if they turn the engine down.
Probably got it's probably running 120 litres. They're probably been running max. So
Yeah, but still, look at the pace they've got. It's just insane.
they don't have the weight ballast.
Yeah, but still, it's disgusting. The pace advantage they got.
Yeah, the Audi is like always a second above a new car, where this Bentley seems to be probably it's what's about 1.2 off at Spa, 1.3. Yeah, it's over 2 seconds each. It's just
I don't know if I'm interested to go back on track. You want to do
Double
2
shifts.
shifts, Joss?
tennis. I have been moaning all week, trying to get my head right. I don't want to drive 3 spins in the Bentley, please.
How's it going?
Shit.
Can you work out how quickly I can drop this car? Because I'm just bleeding time.
Well, if you put it in the wall, it's getting dropped quite quick.
Well, how much laps do you have left?
You
I don't need to know, I
turn
just need
around
to know
drive
how
a
long-
reversal.
It's basically an hour and 8 minutes you can do, like an hour and 8 minutes you can definitely do. So it's 2 hours and 16 minutes. So that's 21 21 minutes from now. So that's 11 laps-ish.
Yeah, I've got 14 laps worth of fuel, but the quicker we get me out of the car, the better, I think.
Dude, don't worry about bleeding lap time. As you mean.
I was bleeding lap time. I should have been way quicker and confident.
It is what it is there, you know. So I mean, let's just get through the stint. You know what I mean? You're not as fast as you want to be, but hey, man, shit happens. You know, Tennis had a bad stint pace-wise, so it happens. You know, but as long as you stay in the 57s, it's okay. Sadly, with our fuel tank, we need you to do.
Yeah, but we are just fucked by the game with the small tank that we suddenly have. Otherwise, we could have done.
It's part of the BOP.
Saving two pit stops.
It's part of the BOP is that I think at Spa and stuff we still get 120.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yes, because the Bentley is a good car around here.
It's amazing.
The best car in the world. Well, P7's an underrated number.
I just got a message in my email. Your Apple ID has been hacked. Well, that's funny. I've
You
got a
don't even
sensor.
have an iPhone. Yeah.
Man, they freaking scam it.
I
dude.
fucking hate Apple, and then they sent me a message like that.
I had a call when it was 2 weeks ago. A guy saying he's from MOI, it's the government office, right? So I'm saying something about some bank loan, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, blah blah blah. You got the penalties and all this stuff. So I'm like, okay. First of all, I know it's not the MOI because it's not the number, right? But I'm like, let me entertain this. You know, I'm South African. I know scams when I hate. And yeah, then he goes on about, yo, we need your
Oh, what the?
Qatar ID and stuff.
Fucking shit.
Sorry, I should be speaking.
No, it's not you. It's just I'm just shitting the chicane and then locked up into the final turn.
Let's just say that wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Scott, 7th is an underrated number.
Shit. I know where I'm losing all the lap time. I just can't get the car to do what I want it to do.
Hey, that's how I felt in my stint.
Yeah, I just can't. I should not have driven.
But I did it in stint 2, and stint 2 is basically still the stint where you are trying to build a certain gap.
We are
We-
a team. Scott.
We are a
Just
team.
Falling back.
We are a team. I was just about to say that as well. Part of the team, you gotta drive.
I could be a team strategist and drink beer. It's the warmest day of the year so far in Britain as well.
And you gotta drive the Bentley.
And I'm driving this shit thing, stressed,
Oh,
pissed
I'm
off,
sorry.
in 32-degree heat.
You gotta find the humour in that. You gotta find the humour.
I've got a thimble of a fan breathing wafts of air on me.
But all it's doing is actually turbocharging the warm air into your face.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. As a Safa, I can tell you, if it's anything above 28 degrees, there's no point using a fan because it just blows hot air into your face.
But if I don't use a fan, I just end up sat in a puddle.
You have to combine with a wet towel. Then towel.
A few cans of cold Madri will rectify the issue.
Not to be honest, I can't really complain. Yes, it's 32 or 33 degrees outside today.
Wow, 32,
But
33.
it's comfortable 18 degrees in my room.
Well done. I know my room was getting a bit nippy, so I put it up to 20 degrees.
Dick.
Look, the Audi guys spitters. They surely can't make it till the end, can
No,
they?
they can't. They can't.
Yeah,
They're
they
gonna
can.
need it.
They can make an hour and
They
15
need
minutes.
to make an hour 17 minutes to make it work.
Yeah, they can make that work. We can do an hour and 8. with 106 litres and ballast will be less fuel efficient with our weight. They can make that.
It's
How
okay.
much ballast did we have at Imola?
0.
0.
And we immediately got 30 kilos then.
That's when you get 30 kilos for the win.
Yep. 20 for P2 and 10 for P3.
And they were originally going to give.
Why is the other team running 30 kilos? Because it's
Well,
added one.
Well, Coca thinks because they won 2 races, then they were effectively on 60 kilos.
No,
But they can't add 60 kilos.
it adds to 60. It's up to 30. If you are P2 and P3, it's 20 plus 10, and then you get 30.
I can hardly hear Coca.
I can hear Coca.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it adds up. For P2,
So we
20
can't
kilos.
get rid of it.
Yeah, we can, because if we finish, we're finishing, we're losing.
If you finish
we-
outside of the
everything.
podium,
We're outside the podium.
you're losing.
We lose everything.
Yeah.
But if we finish P3, we'll still have 30 kilograms for the next race. I think that's the way it works.
Yeah, because then we would get plus 10 kilos, so yeah. It would,
If you get 30 kilos next race, I don't know if I'm going to race. It's a 12-hour race if I'm done with another shitbox. What's the point?
And it's we don't want 30 kilos at Spa. 24 hours with that weight on.
Look, I think, look, I mean, this is going to be a similar theme going through the rest of the season, right? We're not going to have the pace to win. We're just not going to. But the guys in the new cars, the guys in the Mercedes, you know, they may be worse drivers than us, but they got a car that's 1.5.
They got ballast next week.
Yeah, but the point is, their car is 1.5
yeah,
seconds,
like
2 seconds a lap faster. So it's to the point where we're going to be running Sport 7, and that's our race, and then we'll see what we can do. But we got the worst car. You know, this thing is really being fucked over. So it gets to the point where you have to decide. Well, do you want to have fun in the next 2 races, or you know, we're going to be like, we can win, we can still win it. It's racing. 36 hours of racing, anything can happen. You know, we can still win the championship. So it comes down.
And it's not too bad. Like the multiplier for this race is not as high as the 12-hour, 24 hours. So I think we are still pretty okay. The point
Plus they're going to have
multiplier.
penalty. Plus, looks like they're going to get penalty
Yeah,
points
yeah.
anyway. So.
We have to stick with it now, don't we?
Yeah, there's definitely no. We can't change anymore.
Yeah, I was just saying we could change it.
If we were going to change, we had to do it before this race. So we are now like 5.5 hours too late by changing car.
But I think at Spa will be okay. Again, it depends. By then we should have the update for the Spa race. I think we'll definitely have the update. So it depends what that does to the Bentley, the big BOP change. So, you know, it's the Bentley.
So far we've only won Imola, right?
Yeah.
Should have won Watkins, but not DC.
Should have won Bathurst, but I fucked that.
Yeah. No, I fucked Bathurst as well.
Everyone fucked up Bathurst.
I didn't. I was watching at home.
It was.
That's
so
why you
bad.
fucked it then.
I was on holiday. Yeah.
It's your fault.
Well, I only had a minor thing top of the hill where I came across a parked car.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was pretty okay. Again, I will spin.
Yeah, I mean Watkins were unlucky with the DC because that was a slam dunk win.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I just don't know why that happened to me. Like the first stint went all fine for me, and then the second stint it just fucked me over.
Oh, but you know the DC it can happen. So.
And I mean, others had DCs and they like finished way outside top 10. We still managed to get 6th there.
Yep, 6th, yeah.
Mhm.
That was an easy win, that race was an easy win. Bathurst,
So yeah, to be honest, if we just one Watkins, one Bathurst, we did win Imola, we would have been golden now. In the last 3 races we are not going to perform well, but we already scored the points, just like winning points with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, we'll see how much their penalty points are worth and what penalty they get. So they might get a time penalty and
No,
penalty points.
It will be penalty points.
Penalty points. So they could get like 20, 30 points depending on the severity. Because it looks like a slam dunk the way they're like, it's definitely their fault. So it's
I'm having a look at last result race. One team got minus 3 points, one team got minus 10, minus 8, minus 8, minus 3, minus 3.
Yeah.
I don't know how severe the thing was, but if they are going to review it after the race, then there must be some severe contact.
probably just a
Yeah,
dive
but maybe they're gonna
I
give
can
him.
send you the incident last night.
bomb. And was it bad or good?
No, it was the accident we happened, and the guy in front went wide and then cut a bit to the inside, but there wasn't enough space on the inside for him, so
Okay.
I might get this one.
Ah, okay, well then, it's like a 3-point penalty. That's like I said, what we need to, the only way is to see what has Donington, Spa, again, Donington, we'll see with the update, whether we get it by then, but we'll definitely have it by Spa. So we'll have to see how it goes, but
Is there an update coming? Cause I've not seen anything.
no, it's been done on PC this week. They've had their BOP update. So I think that's just the BOP update. Not a big physics change, really. Just updating BOP of cars.
Yeah, but we have a different BOP to PC anyway.
Yeah, but they will bring it over anyway.
I sent the stream with the incident, it's at 9 minutes 15 seconds.
They will, yeah, it's, you know, people, I've already seen, the Lambert looks like that's going to be the overall best car. Comfortably the overall best. Ferrari second. Best. Audi's got a massive buff, but apparently it's incredibly hard to drive now. But I think normally we do, so it's a lot of cars. The BMW got changed, the Aston's got changed, the Honda's got changed. So many cars have had a major, the whole BOP's changed. So it's a big one, so we'll get
I don't even think they are getting penalized.
Yeah, it's difficult.
They were completely
but
on
he
the
stayed on the
inside.
throttle after the first touch, and the second touch spun him around, so he could have lifted off maybe.
Yeah, okay, but like he was completely on the inside, eh? He was completely on the inside, on the curb, so the other car should have left him a car's width of room.
I've just seen that now myself. I don't think that's a penalty in my mind. I think where else can they go? You know, for them to avoid that, you've got to go into the gravel. You know what I mean? Off the curb. I don't see why that's even a thing. That just looks like.
No, I'm not so sure, because he could have kept the inside exit, but he goes to the outside.
Okay, I see what you mean. Looking at it that way, then potentially yes. I see what you mean.
He's trying to take a normal line on the exit.
Yeah.
1.3
I suppose-
seconds a lot slower than the
But
fucking
it's
Pillars
just
22.
going to be a minute penalty. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but he is probably better. There's two tires.
What is P22 quicker than you?
Yeah.
What I do. It's okay. Just think that's P1 coming to Latvia. It's fine. It's okay. He's probably also pitted for new tires. He is right, because that's. I don't know why he would be 22nd place with 57.0 lap time on old tires. So.
just having to wait for the car now. I just can't. Front's are dead.
Well, how many laps you got left now? Probably 5, right?
6.
Yeah, so this is currently me for today. I'll check in on the streams, but I have to go somewhere.
So I'm not going to drive my stint car.
Birthday.
Have fun.
But I'm gonna do a small interview first. Before we go.
Oh, in the chat there.
Yeah, that must be nice.
Alright, speak well for us and send our regards.
Okay. Will do.
Have fun tonight, dude.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck to
Right,
you.
Croker.
Go check
Well
in
done
on the
tonight.
stream. Yeah, thanks. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
It makes sense why he was keen for me to be the DC driver.
Oh my god, I cannot get any more out of this.
Calm down. Breathe.
I'm not
Breathe.
I'm driving calm.
Chill out. Relax the mind. Relax the mind. You only have 5 laps left in this beautiful machine.
Relax, take it easy.
Just think of the well-earned brewski that is waiting.
It's not well earned, is it? But you know, if I go any fucking, if I relax any more and go any slower, I'll need to use a fucking. I might get a parking ticket or something. Don't you be a dick as well. If you're just gonna go past, just go past. Don't start shaping moves.
Not ideal, but it's okay, man. You know, it's
No, this is just shit. I should have said it's not worth me driving then.
yeah, but we're a team, yeah, dude.
No, no.
Okay.
But as a team, we can say you're fucking slow. Fuck off.
The car is slow.
The car is slow. Yeah, I know.
It's the car,
It-
not the driver.
It's combined. I cannot drive this car even to my normal pace delta to you guys.
It is. I know what you mean. It is a difficult car now to drive to its limit.
It's not a difficult car to.
No. To
Shit.
get it to its limit is not easy on this car. It's even I have to. You know, normally I drive at
What
90%,
the fuck?
and with this car, for me to get.
That's not ideal.
I don't even think I didn't feel like I was any deeper or offline or anything than normal. That was a second apex curve, right?
Yeah. But I think you just hit it the wrong angle. That's suboptimal.
Just struggling to get any grip out of the fucking thing.
And like I was saying, you got it, like, you know, in other cars I can drive at 90% and be quite close to the outright pace of the car. But with this now, I've got to really be just below my limit of like pushing to get the lap time there consistently. If I lose a tiny bit of concentration or I'm not pushing enough, I just
Yeah, but I don't know. I just can't adapt to the way this car feels. I just cannot. It doesn't do what I want it to do.
I know what you
matter
mean. It doesn't do anything that you want. You have to wait. It's waiting in the braking zone. It's waiting on traction. It's waiting in the steering lock. It's a constant thinking lap. Your mind's got to be completely at work to get this car anywhere near its limit. You've got to be so on point with the steering lock, so you limit the power TC cutting in. So you've got to have best amount of steering lock, the least amount to do the corner. You gotta be just shy of the limit on the braking so it doesn't lock up. You just gotta be so precise now in this thing to get any lap time out of it. And even though you do that, the lap time you get is shit.
What the fuck's it doing? Just turn?
Go have a cigarette. Don't forget to request tennis, and don't forget to talk about tyre pressures, lads, and make sure it's a new set of tyres.
Yeah.
Where's
I lose
Tim?
7/10 in sector. Down.
Okay, well just make sure it's a new tyre set and you requested it. I'll be back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, from this moment onwards, you are able to quit it.
Do you want the car now then? Because I just want to get out of this fucking car. I am.
No. You got 4 more laps, I think? Right?
2.
Yeah, just finish those.
Why in some corners do I have on throttle oversteer and some I have on throttle understeer?
Don't know.
This fucking thing. Why am I P5 now?
2 guys have pitted. Here's our guys, and also second Blitz, someone with
Ben Milden.
Yeah.
Pitting this lap. There's maybe the right amount of fuel to do one more lap, but it'll be very tight, and I don't fancy running out of fuel.
You are giving me a fresh hit.
Yeah. Set 9. 106 litres of fuel, and the tyre pressures I haven't adjusted.
That should be fine. They were fine the first time I came in the car, we were roughly the same temperature.
Yeah. God, I'm glad to get out of this fucking thing.
Take it easy to the pit lane.
Yeah. I will start the car for you though.
Thanks! That would be amazing! I can't remember that this pit lane in real life is that bumpy.
I don't know. Seconds. 10.
Yeah, the guy Sector Blitz Racing is also doing 56
5
sixes.
seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All yours.
How can we be a lap behind running 7 motorsports?
They haven't fitted yet. They have not fitted. Neither has been.
There's a slow car over there.
Yeah, but they must have had a cracking stint then. Because they also passed before there.
Yeah.
I think P4's put in their weak drive. The McLaren guys, because they were well ahead. They were like 30 seconds ahead of us when we put it in. Just gotta hunker down and try and finish fourth.
Now leave the server. Charles McClee, jump in.
Alright, yeah, I'll jump in now in 5 minutes.
This is a broadcasting.
They went for a late dive into the pit lane. So
We're about probably 40 seconds behind. Yeah, it's got.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to double check. Yeah, we're 30 seconds behind 6th place. We are 45 seconds behind Running Motorsport. Running 7 Motorsport. So I think P5, we are 22 seconds behind P5, so let's try and
Strange thing is, I'm just faster on my fast track than on optimal track.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
Nice pass.
good luck.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Hi, Piers Vids. Yeah, we're in P7. 2 hours to go. You know, the Bentley is, needless to say, dog shit. But yeah, we 22 seconds off P5. So me and Tennis will try and put in some final good 2 hours, maybe steal P5, maybe get P4.
Shit,
P3's
lost hole, man. Fuck's sake.
P3's 45 seconds ahead.
Keep us up.
We were within the shout there, but difficult stint left us probably too shy, too far from P3. But I think P5 is realistically there. I think we can gain those 22 seconds, hopefully. be a challenge, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. But I think P6 probably is where we're going to end, but let's see what happens in the final 2 hours.
Guys are overrated.
What, the pressures?
Yep.
What are they?
We've got 26 nines on the front, 27 2 on one of the rears.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see the rear. Let's hope it comes down. It should come down.
It did come down for me on my steam.
The P1 just sped.
Yeah, P1 did, yeah. No, PS-Vids, no, we are, sorry, I got it wrong. We're actually 30 seconds behind P6. So never mind, I thought we were 25 behind to P5. That was a misread on my part. So we are 40 seconds to P5, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But no, the Bentley it's not a good car anymore. It's really bad. So
The Beamer is even better.
yeah, the Beamer. At least the Beamer has got competitive tracks such as Donington.
What the hell?
Did you see that lag too?
Whoa.
Watch my stream. See what I just saw.
I'm
Yeah,
watching you now. I'm
yeah.
on board with you. So you also saw that.
It was just a Lambo making a wheel right in front of me. It felt like.
Yeah, look, I think we're going to be defending P7 from those Audi guys. P6. So we're too far. 30 seconds to P6 is
I'm getting a lot of lag spikes at the moment.
not ideal.
I feel like a lot of people are leaving and joining.
A lot of people are in the pit lane, or a couple of people are in the pit lane.
I see the Lambo guys have jumped to the pit lane, so I think they DC'd.
Yeah, that was a bad lap because of that.
I've seen a lot of drivers on your live data thing getting red pings.
Yeah. So I think there's too many people on the server. Yep, so the 69 Audi tennis is 50 seconds ahead. Yeah, so but you've got good pace in the Mercedes, looks like, so let's bring it home. rejoin safely, please rejoin safely.
Why didn't I have this space earlier on?
Yeah, no, PS Vids, when it comes to the new cars, very well balanced, you know, from the Merc to the Ferrari, McLaren. They're really well balanced, and the Lambo, any one of them can win on any given track. They do all have their OP tracks where they will win, but overall, it will be all races done in a season. They will all come out pretty even Stevens. But when it comes to these old cars, man, some of them are okay, and others are just absolutely 1.5, 2 seconds off a. Like this Bentley's probably 2 seconds off the old one, off the new cars. While the RVs will be about 1 second off. So yeah, so pretty much you got to be the new cars if you want to have a competitive season in leagues with people. There's no point picking an older car. I mean, there's just no point. The Honda's good, has its trucks where it's just as quick. BMW has, I think, 3 trucks where it's just as quick. But overall, all these old cars are just sadly obsolete. Yeah, I know PS Vids, I know, it's just but at least me and Tinnis can look forward to driving the Lambo tomorrow at Silverstone. We're finally getting back behind a Lamborghini since Project Cars 2 days, so I'm excited. I think Tinnis is over the moon with excitement to get behind a Lambo again.
Finally.
Yeah.
They are not even fighting for position, just get out of the way of your stupid OP fucking cars.
Well, at least the Lambo guy actually is going to let us through.
No,
Never
he's
mind,
not.
I take that.
Just
I
fuck
take that
off!
back.
Send them to the stewards. I'm done with this bollocks. Send a ticket now, straight away. They are not even battling for position. Should we just give him a fucking nudge? Fuck off.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
ISS Racing Team. I remember them as ISIS Racing Team in the Lambo.
Oh my god, the understeer. Fucking dirty air, fuck off. And now he's nearly running into the back of me. Fuck off. Send him to the stewards. I'm absolutely done with all these stupid backmarks tonight.
I don't know how.
I mean, I'm completely on the inside. He just needs to lift a tiny bit. And he just tries to fight me into the second corner there.
I know what you mean. I've seen it. I remember it. We can raise a complaint.
No, you just do it straight away. Send them a ticket. Clip it from the live stream. Done.
Scott's watching your live stream, so yeah.
I'm watching it on the PlayStation.
No worries, I remember it. I will do it. Don't worry. Just good. What is with these guys and they're not moving over?
And this Bentley just doesn't have the straight line speed to just pass the guy. He's going for a defensive line as well.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't get it. They're not even racing each other, so I don't get the whole point. I understand letting us through like that if they're racing. You know what I get it.
But
you
that's
know,
why
you've gotta
I
be
was asking,
tactical.
like, are they racing?
Yeah,
Yes or
yeah.
no? They are not.
No, they're not racing. No. So I don't
So
understand
that
what's the
should
point
be
of that.
uneasy. Just let go.
Well, if the bonus is your race pace in this instance is considerably better than the first one, so that's a bonus.
Amazing. The harm has
Yeah,
already been done. I mean, I should have done this in the first step. Turn in, you motherfucker.
Just to add insult to injury, Matthew's just told me that the BMW can do this 8-hour race in 6 stints.
So they're doing 6 stints or what?
No, because they've cocked up that the BMW is capable of it. So other BMWs, I imagine, are.
All other cars, they have proper fuel size tanks as well. You know what I mean? So
Yes, we have to do an extra stop even by brimming the tank every fucking stint.
yeah, no, it's been I mean, look, if I look at the gap, I mean, we are.
Look on the gap instantly, 2.3 seconds. Don't get it. The Lambo guy passed him again, by the way.
We're 33. Did he? We're 33 seconds. So they're pulling away. So I mean, we just gotta hope that the Audi guys in P4 have to pit in P5, and then we'll get their place. And so they'll be coming for us final stint.
So what's the point pushing now then?
Because we can still get 6th, because they're 50 seconds ahead of us, 52 seconds ahead of us. So we're gonna. I don't know how we lost that much track time. I mean, I know Scott's pace wasn't fantastic, but how did we lose 45 seconds?
Well, that's a polite way of putting it.
When you came out the pit lane, we're 45 seconds behind 45 seconds behind fucking P3. You were racing with them the whole race, so I don't get how we lost so much lap time. Like, you know, your pace wasn't ideal, but I mean it wasn't.
I mean, they did 56, so Scott was most of the time in 57.
High 57.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it makes sense. Over a second a lap, yeah, so we lost. So, I mean, we just got to race. I mean, that's what I said, we can.
I'm
We can
even
try.
having issues catching Slicker.
We need to. So I think we're going to be battling with those guys for P6, the Audi guys at 69. Because we're not catching the guys in front. He's 33 seconds ahead, and then the next guy's then 7 seconds ahead of him. So, and then P3's miles ahead. He's like 12 seconds ahead. So.
And I mean, Slick is just doing his thing. Don't blame him, but yeah, usually we are in a kind of a different pace.
Different world, you mean?
Yeah, we're just a different pace.
Yeah, it's just like I said, the car is. You know, I did a lot of laps, man. You know, and that's hence my frustration. You know, I can see everyone's pace. That's why I was quite frustrated, angry. You know, last week and earlier this week.
Slicker was very kind.
It's very kind. Thank you, Slicker. Very kind.
That was right.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah. We've got a 12 hours of Donington and the 24 hours of Spa in this shitbox.
I still had somewhat hopes for this track and everything. Because usually on race pace we are, like even and others have issues, but it's like a completely dry race, and others have having non-issues. And we are having non-stop issues with either a wheel that's doing shit things, back markers that are stupid.
The pace, that's why I said I was frustrated. Like I knew the pace was there, the limit. Coco was all right on the limit of what this car can do. He was about 2/10 quicker than me, and he was on the limit of this. And like I said, when I was doing the laps, building up to qualify, and that's why I was so angry, because there's nothing more I can do, you know, or you can do, or Koga can do, etc. That's the car's pace, and like everyone else is driving like in Formula 1 terms, fucking Red Bull, fucking Ferrari, Mercedes, and we're stuck in a freaking Haas because it's a boat and it chews its tires.
True that.
We're in the Haas
It
equivalent.
doesn't even have straight line speed.
Exactly. Fucking, we got nothing. Nothing.
And I mean, I can see those doing easy 55s, and then we are struggling to get like a low 56 here.
Oh, and all Ilbert when he's miles into a stint doing a 55.5. I was like, but that's what I could feel that's where they would be on that pace. They would be low 55s, you know, possibly even high 54s when they get their eye in race pace, and then going to mid 55s.
What lap times did you do in the Ferrari? 54s or something, right?
Oh, my quali lap that I did in hot lap mode, I did a 53.5, and that was 32 degrees track temperature, and that was only with 10 laps of work. So if I sat there, put like 30-40 laps in like a Monday, then I'd probably be doing 53.2, something like that. But look, it is hot lap mode, and you are a bit quick even though the temperature is there. So probably in a server, those
That
conditions,
Lambo
like
guy
a 50,
is catching me.
probably like a 53.8 probably in a server, 53.7 in a server. But I mean, old Robe was doing low 54s in it. He was going around Hungary, Nürburgring the other day, and he was doing low 54s in quali trim. So these new cars are just ridiculous.
Should have been easier when we got that new car.
Oh dude, it would have been piss easy.
I mean, the Lambo is just catching, like if I'm standing still. And I'm definitely not standing still, am I? There's some tire drop off kicking in.
That's why over a stint, you know, this car on a 1 lap pace, if you nail it, probably 1.8 seconds at best off the new car, right? If you nail a lap in this. But in a race trip, fucking 2 seconds plus. And in an hour stint, it's 2.5 seconds slower, at least, a lap overall in a stint. It's just ridiculous that the balance of performance is so far off. Like I know they want you to buy the new cars and stuff. I get that. And officially, at least we've got 4 cars to pick from. You know, not like it was always the Bentley, the BMW, or the McLaren. Those were, you know, those are OP cars going to them. At least now you can be 4 cars and challenge for wins everywhere, except on odd tracks, of course. But so in that way, it's okay. But that they're so much faster than your Audis, your BMWs, your Hondas, your Aston Martins. It's just, you know, why have all these cars in the game? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Like, just can these cars and just leave it as a 5 car game. in my
5
opinion.
car game, 10 car,
Yeah.
10 track.
Yeah, because there's no point being anything else than the new ones, because they're so much faster than everything else. Like, what's the point having all these cars where if you want to be them, you're just going to be racing drivers that are 2 seconds a lap slower than you, but then they're on your pace. It's like, what's the point? It's like, and this VOP change on PC, it looks like it's made it a bit worse, except that, you know, the new cars are still absolutely OP. They're the ones you want to be. Bar on some tracks where the BMW now is rapid, and the Audi's got a nice buff, but it's incredibly hard to drive, and it has very inconsistent though on its tracks, but yeah. Because in real life, there's nowhere this Bentley's this much slower than those cars.
In real life, the Bentley's not in GT3 anymore, is it?
Oh, that's expensive.
So this car's not getting any updates anymore. So
This car won't get any updates, but the general BOP updates may help us if they come before the next race.
You know, they could help. You know, they could help us make it a bit more competitive.
Could also fucking ruin us as well.
Honestly, it can't get much worse.
It could be a writer engineering, yeah.
Honestly, though, I think this car and that engineering one that you talk about, I honestly think similar pace. On this track, similar pace.
well, after this race, I think we should already like congratulate running Civil Rights Sports with the championship, because there's no way we can do anything with this Bentley.
Nah, it's just throwing in the towel and we're not giving up.
We need to wait. We need to hope.
Yeah, but
we
look
get
at this.
update.
P18 is just closing in. I'm fucking standing still, and he's just a muppet of a driver. He makes mistakes. He drops back to 1.8, and then he suddenly does a fucking 55.9. Get out of here. What's the point?
Out on the right. Clear on the right.
The new cars. That CPS fit. That's what I'm talking about. You know, a guy
What's
like
the
that.
point racing, man? Can I
Over,
just retire to the pit lane? There's nothing to gain anymore in this race. I mean, I can spend the next half an hour different way than I'm doing now. It's just a waste of fucking time.
Yeah. Well, we just hope this update that comes. It comes before the next race that PC's got, and as it's just a BOP update, it should take them 4 to 6 weeks. I hope. You know, it's just that's all it is. So, you know, yes, it still keeps these new cars OP as fuck, but hopefully it brings the Bentley somewhat. I mean, I'm not asking for much, even if it's half a second faster. Jesus, I'll take it. Even 3 turns faster, I'll take it.
Oh my god. Why is he suddenly just standing still there? He's taking avoiding action because there's another fucking back marker. Just parking it in the middle of a fucking corner. And then we've got another straight, and what does he do? He just fucks off at the distance. And here's a corner, and because he's a dickhead, he just can't take the corner properly. And now comes a straight, and he fucks off again.
Look how they fuck off! Fucking hell!
And he's just lifting off now. He's still lifting off. He needs to lift off even more to let me by. It's absolutely disgusting.
We're about to be lapped for the second time.
No, we are not. We unlapped ourselves. With the pit stop and everything, haven't
No,
We're 7 seconds behind you, people.
we are 1 lap behind already.
If I'm
So-
getting lapped again, I just shut off the PS. And you can do whatever you want. I don't want to be any kind of part of this anymore.
Dennis, you gave me a good rally. You gave me a good pep talk saying that we can do it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but you
Don't be so
already had
defeated.
like something like I don't want to be racing anymore. So if you don't want to be racing anymore in this car, I'm also like, yeah.
Yeah, well, Dennis, the
Just
only reason
over
why
it.
I'm here is for the team. Why I did over 150 laps of practice and was for the team. I didn't do it because I wanted to. I was like, I have to try and do something.
Yeah, but why
Okay.
should we spend the 36 hours more in this car racing, not enjoyable racing? I mean, I can also do something else on the day. What's the
Because,
fucking
I mean,
point? If you
I
can't
don't- I
even
don't-
fight, this.
It's why I was so frustrated. But I mean, what can we do? It's you also what you said to me, and then everything. It's like, well, what can we do? It is the car. I tried my best. I tried everything I could with the setup. I honestly did. I tried everything I could, and it just wouldn't go faster. It would feel better, but it wouldn't be any faster.
We have a
It's
look
just-
after 30 kilos goes away what it does on Donington. If it's like way off the pace again, I don't even care, but we are switching cars then. I don't care about the championship anymore because it's already gone.
At Donington, we'll be in shit because it's very much like this. Per sector.
I'm just looking at the BOP categories, and Donington and Spa are in completely different categories to Nürburgring.
Yeah, so Spa was okay. Like I said, it was about
There
1.2,
is,
1.3 seconds off a new car.
Yeah. I don't know what the categories mean, but I know it's not the same. Basically, the Nürburgring, Imola, Barcelona and Silverstone all share this same BOP. So Barcelona, Imola, Nürburgring and Silverstone, we're fucked. But we don't have to drive them anymore.
Yeah, well, like I said, when I did it at the Spa, look, it wasn't great. You know what I mean? But it wasn't this bad. You know?
Yeah.
To be within 4/10s, you know, a lap within of a Honda there, it was okay. In tennis driving it, I could live with that. And looking
Well-
at the pace that I would have done, you know, I could do a 16.7 quality trim.
Yeah, but look at how
16s.
good we were at Imola. You know,
Yeah, but
we
Imola-
won the
but-
race.
but- Yeah, but Imola was before the big update.
That's what I mean. But now
Yeah.
Imola's in this same BOP, so we'll see what
Yeah.
it does at Donington. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah, I just think we'll have to see how Donington is, you know, and take it from there. But I mean, the best
Rest
thing
of
to do
fucking
there,
rain when you need it.
Yeah.
the best thing, the rain here. We needed the rain here for this BOP because it looked like BOP wise, the car was more better because we were much more competitive in rain. But I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, Donington. You know, I think it's best we just get a new car, the Lambo Ferrari, do a lap, spend 15 laps, and then you have a window.
If we're thinking of changing car, I do not want to drive that Ferrari.
No, but I'm saying at Donington to get a window where it is, because this was over 2 seconds. This is 1.8 to 2 seconds a lap slower on one lap.
Yeah.
And if I spend time in the Ferrari, it'll be over 2 seconds a lap slower. So it's we get on Donington. Because we'll be driving the Lambo at that time and the Ferrari, so we'll have setups, and then we spend 15 laps there, 15 laps, do some lap times, do a race pace run, do a quali run, get in the Bentley, same conditions, get out there and see. Because if it's 2 seconds, it'll be like, if it's miles off, then you know what we're in for. You know, if it's within a decent margin, then you know, okay, the BOP's kinda. But I don't see how it will. It's still going to be over a second slower than a new car.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
So,
I mean, just on acceleration. It's by. Thank you for calling.
well, I mean,
And also this
that's-
Beamer guy, he could have moved out of the way already. Oh, that's great.
but you know the back markers today have been
Oh, and now you moved there. Okay, lovely. Oh, you meant
ridiculous.
to brake extra for that. It's because we are not in front. If if you're in first position, everyone moves out of the way. Now you're like in the mid-pack, and it's like, oh, it's 7th only.
True. This is true. We're not used to this. So.
I mean, the guy in front, he just kept on doing like 56, 55s. Absolutely disgusting. He's in 18th position. And I nearly got hit in the back by that stupid back marker once again.
Well, tennis, it is what it is, man. We've been, you know, we knew it would be a tough race, and you know, anything from 6th to 8th was realistically where we would finish. I did say this, and then I said anything
Yeah,
from
but all
5th
the
and
other
above.
dickheads just need to fuck off and learn how to drive.
And then it's so we are where the car is. You know, there's nothing.
Every time I'm just able to do decent laps, I'm coming across a back marker.
Who doesn't then get out of the way?
Yeah. So the low 56s I can do, I just go out of the window.
I mean, aren't you coming up to the end of your stint now, nearly?
Yeah, now I am, but at the start of this stint, but also the start of my very first stint, which was shit, I had so many back markers on fresh tires that I couldn't even do my laps.
We've still got half an hour of the stint left. Probably 24 minutes.
14 laps.
There's a guy who's pinned it up your head.
Oh yeah, why not cross the track? It's the same fucking Audi as before. How many times did he already crash, spin, bin it, whatever, or break himself in turn 1?
55.8, a guy in 18.
Disgusting.
All we can do is take, you know, confidence that as a team at least we didn't make any mistakes, and even though he's there quicker, they're well down.
Look, I mean, no one else would get this Bentley anywhere. No one else would get this Bentley here. This car is properly shit. Like, this reminds me of Jaguar level bad. Back in the day. But we'll have a discussion after this race and see what we want to do going forward for the fun aspect.
Yeah,
We've
we
got
can
36
also
hours
just
of
involve
racing.
the all guy, like, hey dude, it's just not fun whatsoever. We are like in a championship battle, but with this BOP it just ruins everything for us and also others.
Yeah, but they're not gonna change much.
No, but
They let us change a car.
They should have allowed everyone to change the car, or not to change the car at all. And not like, yeah, you can change it for like half the points.
Yeah, it should have been a full loss of points. For
Even that BMW behind me is just keeping up with me. He's in 25th position. He's just keeping up.
That hasn't been ideal.
And yes, my laptops aren't the best anymore, but I'm also...
Yeah, but your
not
tire
bad.
deck.
Yeah.
Your tire deck's set it now, so you only have about 15, 16 laps where you can be decent-ish, and then after that the deck just hits hard.
It's just absolutely disgusting, this car. To be honest, I just don't even want to brake for turn 1. Just plow it straight into the fucking wall.
Well, that's why I said we got to have, you know, we can have a discussion because you got 12 hours of Donington and you've got 12 hours, and in this car you just
Yeah, I mean,
We're not
championship
gonna-
is already out of the window.
we're
after this
not
race, so
going to
we
win the championship. So,
can have
so
a nice race or so. Win
Yeah,
both
we-
races. Like, hey dudes, if we change car, yes, then we can absolutely destroy every cunt here.
Yeah, well, we can have a discussion because we can see what the team wants.
But you know what? If we change car, and then suddenly there's another update of DOP or whatever, and we're coming out bad of it, then yeah.
No, but we're not going to come out bad because the new cars, nothing's changed with the new cars. It's just the Lambo is just way more consistent and thus the better version.
On
The
PC,
Ferrari is...
yes,
the
but
Ferrari
we got
is
a
still
different
good.
version here on PlayStation as well.
Well, 90% of it is the same.
It's like PC got the BMW nerfed and the BMW is still competitive on console.
It's. I mean, I wouldn't call it. On some tracks, yes, it can be competitive, but it's somewhere in between.
On PC it was absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The BOP will be slightly different, but generally, the main stuff stayed. Like the Ferrari was all like what's happened with this one. The new cars all were in the right window. If anything, the McLaren is a tiny bit it's worse off than it should have been. But otherwise, the new cars are in line with where they should be pace-wise.
Look, the Lambo in front of me just absolutely pisses off into the distance. 5 seconds already.
Yeah, but the new update, we won't be worried. I mean, you can take the Lambo, the Ferrari, and you'll be fine. You can be fine. You can take the McLaren, you'll be fine. It's just the Lambo and Ferrari is just the better option. But Scott absolutely loathes the Ferrari, so we'll just, you can take the Lambo, which is absolutely OP.
I just want to drive the car with some rotation in it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Lambo at Spa is OP as tits. At Spa. But we'll have a discussion. Like I said, I don't mind staying in this car. It's going to be a battle. It is what it is. We can maybe win the championship if they have like multiple DCs in each races.
Yeah, but if you're racing and you can't even battle, what's the point? Yeah, Coca had a decent battle, but it was more like a defensive battle. We haven't been on the attack once this entire race.
It's true. Even when I went on the attack, I did for like 10, 11 laps trying to close the gap, and I closed it on Marv, fucking Marv. I did was low 56s, like a champ, and then I gained a second on him, and then my tyre started to go off, and then he just fucked off, and then, it was a bit soul destroying, but shit, dude, he's in a new car, so like, what can you do, right? So, it was always going to be a defensive drive.
Oh, for fuck's sake, can I just turn in?
So we just gotta accept that and move on.
Faster cars approaching.
Just gained 5 dents. That is the leader, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, so let him through down to the hairpin.
He's not close enough.
Trust me, through these next corners he will be.
Car on the left. Me on the left.
Marbles on the tires, love it.
Purple Madness by SRM. Going for their first win in a while, though.
To be honest, I should have stopped them for the second flip.
There's nothing to gain though, Dennis. We were over 30 seconds. Over 30 seconds.
I
behind
don't care
P6.
if I can't gain or whatever.
No, but I'm just
I
saying.
just want to have a decent battle or whatever, or closing in on someone. I'm doing like the absolute best at the start of the stint to gain something, and we are only losing time. And that's not because we've got a bad setup or we are driving bad. It's just one stupid car with the BOP that's completely ruined. I can't blame it on the 30 kilos because that isn't doing 2 seconds. Slow down.
No, that's like 3 tenths, dude. It's simple, every 10 kilos of fuel's a tenth of a second. So...
And this traction control, is there nothing this car can do?
Sadly you can't run it lower than 5 on PlayStation. Because then it goes from cutting into having 0 cutting. So it's like, I don't get it. On 4 it just, you go near the throttle, it just snaps. It's like, well, that feels like 1 traction.
Wow, even the guys on P13 and 14 are close.
I'm gonna have a cigarette, do I have time for that? Yes I do.
No, I'll be filling in next lap.
I can't do an hour and 20 minutes to this.
Okay.
Be back now.
And why is this gravel just absolutely crashing the speed out of this stupid Bentley? Because the traction control kicks in massively and just stops this car entirely.
It's a shit car, mate.
If there's one more back marker in my way, this stint will be sent off. Tell him.
Just calm down, you've not long left. I know it's shit. And we've had, even though the car's shit, we've had shit luck with the back markers.
I mean, I already saw behind me some dude trying to outbrake another dude into turn 1. Yeah, you got a McLaren, so you have top speed. Move out of the fucking way. Nope, he's not.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like I said, I was going for a punch there. I don't care. And now he's flashing his lights. Just fuck off, you moron. You're fucking 23rd position. Just move out of the way. Oh, look at that, the Honda guy that started in P2, I think. Or 16, 19.
Yellow flag sector 3.
Turn in. Fuck's sake. Bye, Honda, bye! And he's fucking shit in
Clear on the right. Clear on the
that
right.
chicane, holy F. The guy that's now in that car in front of us, P1, he's so bad in the other races. And because he's so bad, he's not even pulling away that much.
Well, you know that they haven't been nowhere near winning even last year, remember? And they bailed out after 3 races. And then, but I mean, they do have Ilbert in their team. I just think that they've got 2 good guys, and I think the other 2 are pretty average.
Yeah, they got Iceman and Nürburgring.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I've just done a hot stint on Donington in the Bentley, and my best lap in the Bentley was only 4/10 off my best lap in the Merc.
Yeah, but how shit was your lap time in the Merc?
Yeah.
Well, what
The
time
Merc-
did you do?
A 30 flat in the Bentley, which isn't
No,
good.
but so yeah, but I mean the Merc, you did what, a 29?
29.6.
No, once you get laps, you'll be doing.
Yeah, the Merc felt like the Merc felt like a faster car. I was only on default setups. I didn't do anything to. I literally 62 litres brake pads too.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, you would be doing. It would be 26s in qualifying in the new cars.
The Merc felt like it was a faster car.
Yeah. We'll do a proper test, like I said, because you know.
I don't mind if the Bentley's slow, if it's fun to drive. The Bentley here just feels shit.
Yeah, I like it. We'll just do some testing, you know, and just take the Lambo and Ferrari out, and then we do some laps in the Bentley, and then you can then get a quick gauge. I mean, if we're over a second slower there, then that's just as bad as you. You know what I mean?
But we also have to try it after any update, don't we?
Yeah, well, I mean, we should get that out to the BOP, so we should get that by then. We'll definitely have it by Spa. And I know that, like I said, 90% of the time at the United 7, there's always some outlying cars.
Every time I've seen a BOP update come to console, it's been nothing like PC.
What do you mean? This one has been a lot like PC.
No, the BOP I mean. Just the BOP updates, you know, when they change.
Oh, I know
car.
what you mean. Yeah, I didn't
By
have
the
to
way,
do a lot
the
of
Audi
testing.
guys just spit it. So they are definitely going to make it.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
What a surprise, the same fucking Audi going off track once again.
Not gonna like it with the new BOP update, but that thing's even harder to come. It's impossible.
Look, the Bushy just let me by and he's just closing in again.
Yeah, but we do know that the Honda is not a bad car. We know that to be true. It's the best old car. None are not the new ones. That. Benefit of hindsight, we should have just been that for the endurance season.
Gaining on the car, sector 1.
I said Honda.
No, you didn't. No, you
I did say it. Because we went for it at Motive.
Yeah, it's fine at Motive. The car was fine. Just at Donington, I just couldn't take the chicane. Otherwise, it was fine. But I mean, no. We were never seriously considering that. It was the Ferrari 488, that and this, and the Audi.
Beamer, probably.
And the BMW, yes. But the BMW we knew would get a nerf. Because we knew it was coming, because it was so shit on PC. It didn't happen, but we knew it would come. And that our decision has been right on that. You know, look, okay, it's better than this car. So I suppose in hindsight we should have gone with the BMW. Because it is better than this car. Substantially.
Man, this traction control. Fuck off.
Yeah. You do like 5 laps and then it just starts killing you when the tyres get low and on. This is the first race we've done though since 1.9 and my wheel didn't glitch out.
My wheel did glitch out first time. I'm using different settings and it's working perfectly fine.
Yeah, but those type of trial and error things happen with a new wheel like that, especially a complex wheel like that. Not like the team, it's not like the Thrustmaster, man. That's it, you know.
T300's been around for a while as well.
The great wheel for it. And your
Can
pressures
I
have
get
been fine,
any kind of acceleration out of these corners? That would be nice. Not that I see a Honda just gain 7 tenths. Pressures currently 26.5 and 4 at the front, 0.3 and 0.4 at the rear.
Yeah, just the track temperature is like.
That's nice. The back end starting to right.
I'll have a look at what the track temperature is. It's 24 degrees. So just up the pressures by 0.1.
Sure. I was thinking about 0.3.
Yeah, but remember, my tires were 27.4 at the front.
Oh.
Yeah. That I think hides my issue with tire wear.
Oh my god, understeer into the fucking gravel and it just completely stalls the car. You wanna get in, Just? I'm absolutely done.
But you need to do 2 more laps to be sure. So just, so just up and 0.1 all round, yeah. 0.1. So just do 2 hour and 5 minute. How many laps do you have left?
3.
Yeah, so...
0.1?
No, because my fuel consumption was quite high. It was at 2.97, so I think just go as far as you can, to be sure.
That's also one disgusting point, the fuel usage and the fuel tank. Oh, and I can't get this car stopped anymore. I think I'm going to do a quota there.
I wish you streamed that race. I would have loved to have seen that.
I'm lucky.
Remember in the Ferrari when he had an eventful turn 1 and 2, and then he bent into the pit.
Oh yeah.
That was not my proudest race. after the race, just have a look on the tire sets about grading.
Yeah.
I know my first set was significant. I know that. I want to have a look at it. I said 6 something.
Bet my set's just got the least wear and the least grading, just shit driver.
But you have seemed to have lost your adaptability on this new physics engine, Scott.
That car just felt awful. I mean, I can drive the Merc, I can make the Merc do whatever.
Yeah, but do you struggle with the Ferrari?
Turn in!
I want a
For
car
fuck's
that
sake.
doesn't understeer. This new physics, everything understeers.
Oh, just I'm a P5.
Fucking A, man. Why are we P5 all of a sudden?
Because all the guys fit it.
Other guys are better than me. I'm gonna need you to go as long
Now
as
I've
you
got a
can.
Honda up my ass, trying to pass me.
P12. This race is good for the ego, man. We've been attacked by oaks some miles behind us.
I mean, just look at that. He has so much better braking and turning and what not. I just brake and turn and nothing does it. I'm going to box in this lap just because I don't want to hold the others behind me up.
Yeah, as long as you got to the hour and 5 minutes, then it's all good in your R. That's why I said just do the hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, because they are in a battle as well, the guys behind.
Yeah, just in case the leader does an extra lap, you know what I mean? So then we come. We put it in the last lap.
It's
and
now
we come
an
to the
hour and
next.
4 minutes.
Yeah, so now you can fit in, request my ass, make sure I've got a new set of tyres, thank you.
No.
And don't crash into the pit lane. It's my top tip of the night. I delayed my move back home for this race. Hindsight, I shouldn't have. I should have just raced it from home. Back home. Oh, brilliant stuff. I love the you attack that line with absolute confidence.
I did not.
I know, Josh, being sarcastic to this.
Fuck off. I'm
Get it,
considering,
come
do I start the car or not?
You gotta laugh at this, but you gotta laugh at what's happened here, okay? No, Dennis, we don't have that because, oh shit, the fucking Audi team's passing us. Oh no, so we're gonna go for 7th place. For fuck's sake.
Like I said, just did it.
Not ideal.
15,
Okay.
Wait, go now!
10. Doing a coke.
Hey, Coco went going, I said go now, and it was fine.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go now?
Yeah, you guys got that. I didn't even get. I just got go now, and the engine wasn't running or anything.
Oh yeah, it is with me, the engine was ready when I was like, Coco, go now! Go now, go now, go now! Oh, look at this. Coming up.
Oh
Oh,
my
looks like the Mercedes behind us binned it. They're P7, so either they had a DC.
I got
or something.
I got another mail about your Apple ID has been hacked. Interesting.
Fix your Apple ID then.
And I got another mail. Your Discord account will be blocked. or something. No, it was absolutely horrible, Jackson.
Dude, the guys in P2 are now in P7, so they must have had a DC or a massive crash. They were a lap ahead of us, I think. Great.
What where to run in 7 now? Oh, it's P2, fuck.
Another P2. Oh yeah, they are, but they still
Yep.
need to make a pit stop.
No, they are P2 because the guys who were P2 are behind us.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
DC,
Because
I think.
they're disconnected with it.
Oh my god, we've got a chance to go for 6th. Oh wait, and the other guys are in front of you. P5, 20 seconds, so I was right.
Go full retard, Jazz, send it.
You know what to do, just.
Oh, how am I gonna? I mean, oh law, I had him under. That's the guy I was racing on. It's Paul Ricard. So do I defend like a champion against him?
No, pull away from him and go catch P5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pull away from these guys. So what? Do I have permission to fully send it? And if I bin it, I bin it.
Yeah, don't bin it. I mean, it's.
Fully sending it.
Matthew's just messaged me. They've managed to fuel save and still take it down to 6 stints, so they're still doing one stop less than us.
That is nearly a minute. That's over a minute and a half saved.
Yeah,
It's about a minute and a half saved.
but they could have pushed for the entire race originally if they didn't fill the tank at the start.
Oh, so that's
Instead
it.
of-
And then full save as well.
They've had to fuel save, but to only do 6 stints, so they've done 1 stint less than us, and without using full tanks.
Who are you talking about? Your
Uh,
enemy?
Yeah, they're Apex. Yeah, I mean, I know we're not in a fight with them, but I'm just saying the difference in fuel economy and the fuel tank between us and a lot of the other guys. They can do 6 stints. We have to do 7 minimum. We have the worst grading, worst tyre weight, worst car, highest fuel consumption, and worst straight line speed.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
No, it actually can't.
I mean, it
I
can.
think-
I'm
I
still
think we
sleeping in
could
the
have been the Jaguar, I suppose. So
I think that's even better than this shit.
honestly, I'm tempted. I actually think the Jag would have been a better. At least the Jag has straight line speed, and you can. Need to warm up here. I should have done a couple of prep laps.
You see, Project 7 Motorsport is now into the pit lane. So they are not in P2.
Well, they were in P3, so
Yeah, there were P3 and then the team behind us have DC'd or had whatever issue they've had, so there will be P2 after the pit stop cycle.
I need to have a drink and some food. So.
Do you want me to jump in the server with you, Jazz, or...?
yeah, you can jump in the set.
It's
No,
well,
tennis is still, yeah.
Yeah. I'm watching the stream anyway.
No, I think that's just a glitch. They obviously binned it hard, and then they repaired it. Really? 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 Unbelievable, dude. Did you see that dive bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be a dick? I can also be a dick, mate.
That one sent it to the stewards.
That is a disgusting move.
Yeah.
Just doing this to scare him. How much damage is it giving me there? That's unbelievable. Four tens back, eh? That dive bomb.
It's just disgusting.
4 tenths back. I had to completely not turn into the corner.
You have to
And I
go
still
off
got
track.
damaged.
Yeah, you have to go off track after
Yeah, and he gave me 3 seconds of damage. Yeah. It's
that.
unbelievable.
Save a replay as well.
Oh, what does it matter? The penalty he'll get for that will be like 5 seconds, so it's wank wank. By then he'll be long gone.
Still should be sent to the stewards first.
Wank wank, dude. You're in a fucking car that's way quicker than mine. You don't need to do that type of stuff. Like, I'll find out who Lord 226 is, and then I'm gonna go race in a league that he races in, and go spank him every week. I'll find out where he races. So if I don't race at Airwell next season, you know why, because I've gone to whatever league he's in.
I just sent it to the stewards. They can't just do stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm streaming it, so... My stream is working, correct?
I'm still on Tennis stream, but it's on there as well. So.
Yeah, there we go. Ridiculous.
Oops, my brakes fell into my...
4 tenths back. I mean, come on, dude. Seriously, in an open lobby, yes, but not here. 4 tenths back. Ridiculous. I'm serious. If that, I'm a man who holds a grudge, so I'm gonna find out exactly what league he races in, and that's where I'm racing next season. Probably F or R. Let's stick the Blitz racing. Never mind, F or R shit. I don't want to race there. I streamed though. No, I'm gonna message it there and just be like, seriously, dude. Be like, come on, lads. 4 tenths back, that's a bit
It's nothing short of a dive bomb is what it is.
Yeah. I have to completely not turn into a corner, and then you still hit me.
Push you off track, you're completely off track.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like, you know, last lap, whatever. I might be a bit more understanding, right? But I mean, with 55 minutes to go in a stint. I'm just bringing the car home, so. I was getting myself ready to start to defend. Because look at his pace, he's doing 56.0, like he doesn't need it to be dive bombed.
So I mean, you should still go to Stewart regardless.
Yeah, but we'll put one in for that, because that is disgusting.
Running 7 is in 3rd position.
What an interesting evening of racing this has turned out to be.
It's just been an absolute shit show.
And we haven't done anything wrong. We've done a clean race, and then just no pace. Like
the only mistake I remember is my mistake when I hit that apex on the second part of the last chicane, and then that was like, what did that cost? 2 seconds. Everything else has just been maximising the car, maximising the result.
oh no, Jackson, he just 4/10 back into the first corner, he just dive bombed. Hit me and everything.
Next time just turn in so he hits you properly in the back.
Yeah, if you'd have just turned into your apex there, you'd have had no choice.
And it's only because I freaking had a glance at my mirror, because I saw just to see, like I normally glance in the mirror just to make sure they're not out braking themselves, and then I saw this massive dive, and I was like, well, I can't turn in now. Yeah, well, like I said, it's played out how I thought it would after all the practice that I did and looking at everyone's pace in the dry. Like I said, a 7th to 9th in qualifying would be where I would be, where this car would be. So it's a pity that we haven't been really able to defend. It's just they've just passed us. Honestly, dude, that could have also just been avoided. Fuck, but well done anyway, thank you. It's okay. This race reminded me of when I first started sim racing. Tier 4, mid-pack. Back in the day on Project Cars 2 when I got a new wheel on the wheel for the first time.
I I've always been there at the front. Like, unless I myself made a mistake or whatever, like wheel issues or a disconnect or something, like something out of my reach.
Control.
Yeah, I always finish in front. This is just, you're not doing anything wrong. Wheel, okay, first it was something wrong, but like it was drivable, but you're doing your absolute best, and there's like nothing more than just a midfield placement.
Yeah, I've just been, when I first got my wheel, first driving a wheel ever, you know, it's like 6 years, like 2019, 2018 project cars. Grafted hard, and then within 6 months I was in tier 1 winning races, and then probably 9 months after that I was really a front runner. And then I've been a front runner ever since.
I've always had a wheel since Gran Turismo 3 on PlayStation 2.
Look, I worked hard, I mean I practiced a lot, you know, stuff like that, but like,
never really did practice.
I wanted to be good, wanted to be quick, and practiced, and I got there, you know. And then I've been at the front now for 5.5, 6 years. I've never had a race like this since then, where I have no pace.
Motive, Honda, motive. You had no pace, making mistakes non-stop.
That Donington, I had pace, man. I was at the front. Okay.
And the other race, what was that? You also was like, yeah, I'm clearing out. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm
Donington.
This Honda. No, it's not.
Donington.
No. Also the race before, you were struggling in the Honda.
No, that's because I went on the dries in the wet.
Oh yeah, that was Monza, right?
Yes. So then I went to have a cigarette, came back and finished the race. Wasn't ideal. No, the Honda was fine. This is pace, man. Absolute pace, where there's just nothing in the car, and like I haven't felt like this, like I said, in 5 and a bit years. And especially in the last like 4 years, like last 4.5 years, I've always been at the front. You know, particularly in my sweat days. You know, and even now, I'm always at the front. This is just
Can't win them all.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know I'm not a shit driver, right? And I've done everything I can in the build-up to this race to try and find something in the setup. I know how to make a setup. I know. I really put in the effort.
I think from this update though, running 0.2 toe on the front just destroys the front tyres. It can't be more than 0.05.
Ferrari disagrees.
Ferrari ruined its front tyres in that Spa race because it had
No, the Spa race, you must also remember that probably needed to be at 0.2. But at the Spa race, you can't compare us to those Mercedes guys. They had full downforce. We had 5. So they're going to have better tyre wear anyways. That Motive, I was doing 100% races, testing it out at Brands Hatch. Flying, I had light grading. Other tracks, light grading. Paul Ricard, the grading was a bit higher, so I put it to 0.2, minus 0.2.
The toes don't really affect much on grading, it's more wet.
Coca, at Kota, it was fine. I would run it at 0.3 there for it. No, but what you're doing is, it's just, for the Ferrari, it helps to gain that extra 0.2. But this car, I tried a lot of other stuff, and this was a happy place. Because we needed something at the front. And this car's tyre wear is crap anyway.
We're running a really stiff front end, and then we've got the rear toe 0.1 to hold the rear end in. I think there's better tyre wear to be had than just having a lot of toe angle, because it really does affect the tyre wear.
No, I agree, it does. That's why at some tracks I've lowered it, but on other tracks in the Ferrari it's not that bad. Yeah,
that's because the car's OP though, isn't it? That's the difference there.
And its tyre wear is good, yes. But in the Ferrari, you're trying to take away its understeer. So you need a run to take away as much of it you can, because if you want it to be as quick as the Lamborghini or as the McLaren, you've got to kill that understeer. And the only way to do that is through the toe. You have to do that.
Toe doesn't erase understeer, it just creates response.
That's it. You get in the front to respond. You get in to turn in, to dive in. You get in the nose to go. It's not. At Watkins Glen, I'm at 0.2 on it, and at Watkins Glen, I'm flying in that car, and its tyre wear is fantastic. It's just with the Ferrari, if I was as I used to be, spending 8 to 10 hours a week practicing just for AOR, you know, I would find the sweet spot for the toes. I think the sweet spot for those toes are minus 0.2 to 0.25. I think that's exactly where you want it in that car for 1 hour races. For endurances, minus 2. In the Lamborghini tomorrow, I'm not even going to need to do that because the Lambo just got rotation, so you'll probably limit that to minus 0.15 on that.
I don't know, everything I do with the Merc, I can build a setup most of the time. But everything I do with the Merc, if I increase the toes, I just increase the wear, I don't increase the pace.
Yeah, but you don't have that car doesn't have the same limitations that the Ferrari does on turning, for example.
Maybe. And obviously it's a more conventional car, it's not an OP car like the Ferrari is. It's good, but it's just good.
I don't know, the Mercedes is a top tier car. It's a top
yeah,
tier
but
car.
if you run the toe angle at more than 0.1 on the front, you will just destroy the front tires.
Yeah, so I mean, but that's a front engine car, so there's probably a different.
Yeah. But the way I do it, I just have the front toes at 0.05, decrease the rear and work on the rear suspension, rear mechanical, rear aero, and I get the rotation without having to adjust the toes and keep the tyre.
Yeah, but see, the Ferrari, it's not so much the rotation that's the issue. It is when you turn in, the car tends to like to go a bit straight first and then turn in. So the toe for that is to limit that response, to make it go in. That's why you do it for the Ferrari.
The one at Spa, like Tinner said, it was mainly just to get us through Eau Rouge, but it just had so much understeer. But the front suspension was very stiff again.
Like when we're in the Lambo tomorrow, you know, I'll try some things. But I already did the Lambo at Watkins, and for that I can have it minus 0.1 at the front even for that. But then after the Ferrari in general, I always keep the Ferrari rear. I don't put much toe on the rear for the Ferrari. The Ferrari, it's to get it to be as quick as the Lamborghini and McLaren, you've got to do something with it to try and kill that lack of turn-in response. Because if you don't do that, it's okay. Like it's fine, but you're gonna be missing those 2-3 tenths that can be there in that car. But it's still a trial and error stage, you know. I'm still going through all the toes, but I do feel a nice sweet spot is minus 0.2 for that.
Yeah.
But on this car, I tried everything. I tried one toe, I tried max toe, I tried every toe possible to try and get some feeling of some turn, and I was happy with this. Now I preferred max toe.
Yeah, because you use max toe for qualifying, can't you?
I was 2/10, 3/10 a lap quicker with that, but I knew that tyre wear would be astronomical on this car. But 2 was a happy place to be, to try and get some response out of this car. Oh, that's cocked up on that. To try and get some response out of this car.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Now that going forward, that we know, even though the tyre wear is truly still dog shit on this car and it's grading. You know, if we're using this at Donington, you know, we've learned, so then maybe we could try and be like, okay, the pace isn't there, so let's make a tyre, kind of like a setup that's good on tyres, like we did for the 8 hours of Indy. Me, Coca, and yeah, you know, we were like, okay, let's make this really good on its tyres, sacrifice a bit of speed, and it paid massive dividends, but at least that car was still competitive, you know what I mean? So at Donington, we take what we learned here, and then we can again play with toes. Yeah. The thing is, I tried everything, man. I like I did over 160 laps in a week, you know, 120, 160 laps, trying everything on setup, everything on driving style, just everything to try and get something out of this car. And
Yeah, I know you did, and we all thank you for that. I mean, I'm not saying anything I did would have been any better. I just think the tyre wear is. We just need to think about it, because like you've had 1.5 seconds drop off. We just need to. Even if we have to do an hour's stints and stuff.
At Donington, like I said, we've learned Joe. We'll see what the grading is after this, and then we can adjust it accordingly. And then this is why I've always said, I did a couple of long runs. I did 2 long runs of 10 to 12 laps, and I saw it was light grading. So I was like, okay, that's okay. At least it's not moderate. So I was like, that's cool. It's why I always kept saying that I needed everyone there, so then we could all try different toes all at once, and then do 160 laps worth of work for me in a span of just one session, in one hour session, and then we could get all this data. But nobody came.
Well, I couldn't. It's not always available, but like I said, I tested, and my concern straight away was tyre wear.
So was mine. My concern was that as well. I think at Donington we can try something different.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we don't test,
shit, we can't do much.
If we don't test full distance in practice, there's no point doing a 10-12 lap run. You can just get a rough window of what's it going to be like. And I was like, well, whatever. It's a couple of tenths quicker with that toe, and I'll rather take the couple of tenths quicker.
Yeah, the problem is, like you say, you need to do a longer stint. It might be a couple of tenths quicker for 5 laps, but then it's a couple of tenths slower for the next 20.
Yeah, that's why Donington, we got a lot of time, so I mean, we should get to work on that early, because we have to, and then we can get a setup made that everyone likes, and then we can have 3 weeks before we can already be out on our own. In a week, everyone does at least a full hour stint on different toes, and then great, it's you've done a week's, we've done so many laps, all of us together, and then we get good data. We go like, okay, these are the best toes. We don't have pace, these are the best toes for tyre wear, and at least then we'll have stable pace throughout a stint and go from there.
Yeah. I know you created the setup and then Coca made the adjustments, and it's just, no one's, telling me anything else. It's just.
No, look. I'll be honest with you. I'm confused at what, like at the Ferrari at the moment. I'm also confused at exactly what's working in his physics system, because I did everything which should work, and it made the car feel a lot better. It did make it feel a lot better, but it was no quicker than what this was, and this was my base.
Yeah.
And this actually feels, in the longer, when you do more than 5-6 laps, it felt better. So I was like, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I was fucking trying everything I could, and then I'm so confused as to why I could make it feel a shit ton better, but it was no quicker. So I'm like, maybe that is actually what I was doing, must have been correct, but just the BOP of this car on this track, it can only go so fucking fast, and that's it. So,
Yeah, like I said, the set of changes I made were only very minor and made the car feel better, but I was 2 or 3 times slower.
That's what I mean. I was very confused. I was, at least in the Ferrari, at least in some of the changes, and I've been learning how to do that. I'm still not fully confident with that yet, but I'm learning there. It's a bit different way to set it up. But with this, I know what this works for this car, and I went on all different routes, and it's like, okay, cool, this feels fucking nice, and I was like, no quicker. I was just same pace, but it felt nice, and I was like, well, that makes no sense. I've got better turn-in, better rotation, better slow speed rotation, and it feels like I have better traction, but it's no faster. Again, there could just be the BOP, like the car can only do this speed, and so be it. So like, this is what the car can do, and
We'll have to see when we get to Donington.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see when we get to Donington exactly what's what.
That's actually the first back marker that goes out of the lane house. Amazing.
don't know. It's just been. Yeah, it's you know, I psyched myself up for the race in hopes that after all the practice and seeing everybody's pace where we were on the dry, that maybe, just maybe in race conditions, maybe a bit of rain, maybe a bit of mistakes and stuff, and maybe we could get like a top 5, you know. But alas, it just
I think a top 5 was possible if you were 3 were trying.
A fluid
I just
track
got-
would have been nice.
Yeah. I cost us way too much. But I just... This new physics, everything's got understeer and it just doesn't suit me.
At the end of the day, we're a team, and also like, you know,
No,
this isn't
no.
like for money or anything, so it's not like it's a proper esports event, so it's just, you just got to, you race, we do this, at the end of the day we do this for fun, and look, I know it hasn't been fun today, just because we haven't had the pace to attack, we haven't had the pace to defend, we're in the middle of no man's land, so it's not like we can race people on our own pace, it's just, we've done a clean race and it's put us in a solid P7, but and that's exactly P7, P8 where I thought we would be. Like, that's just where the car is. Well, I mean, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, maybe you just got really used to your Mercedes, man, and how it drives.
It drives like an old Bentley.
And that's why the Ferrari you don't like. You struggled in that, you struggle in this.
I mean, I only drove the Ferrari at Spa.
And
just had too
Watkins
much
Glen, you
understeer.
struggled at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
And that setup was good. I mean, that setup is mint. Like, that setup is so nice around them, and I fly in that thing. It's so good.
Yeah, but I think you still understeer. Just the understeer. I used to be able to drive around it. You can't flick the cars in these days.
No, it's why I feel I'm a bit more competitive. I lost a bit of my competitive edge, and well, I don't know if that was because I stopped practicing and just drive and little practice, but I didn't feel I was quite. And this one, I just feel a bit more competitive. I feel like I'm a bit more competitive because there's understeer, and I like that. With the old one, there was, I don't know, it was favouring a bit more oversteer. That's what, I mean, the Lambo, I think you would like the Lambo because when I gave the Lambo a go at Watkins Glen when we were choosing between the Ferrari or Lambo, the Lambo's got nice rotation. Like, I didn't feel that there was any, you know...
Just the low speed that overrates.
Just the low speed, it over-rotates, but that's, you can fix the setup and it's a bit, maybe it's a bit, you know. But overall, I think that car, I think you'll probably like, Scott, because there's really not that much understeer.
I've driven it, it's quite nice, and I like the fact engine maps 1 to 5 don't actually adjust the power, they adjust the engine braking.
Yeah.
So that's quite cool to have, because you can change the engine map corner to help the rear end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of maybe there's a lot of pace to be found there. Probably that's a bit anal, like casting that up. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah, it is. But you can definitely tell the difference between like map 1 and map 5 as to how much engine braking you get.
Wheel is it's getting hot. Because I'm having to turn so much on the fucking wheel with this car.
You'll end up like me, so running a skeleton wheel. All the cover's removed and all the innards exposed so it cools down.
So what's going to happen with the endurance? I see we've got 23 sign-ups, so that's 22 sign-ups.
No, I think it's 23 because I think Sneaky removed Juicy's team.
Okay.
Cat Jan signed up tonight as well, probably.
I think for me, I think personally that's a lot of drivers. You're looking at 44 drivers, 46 drivers. I mean, I'm more than happy to go racing with that.
Some of the teams have got 5 drivers.
Yeah, so I'm more than happy to go racing.
I think we said me and Sneaky before. Yeah, we said 25, but we did say if we got less but above 20, we'd put a post out because there's still a team that's been messaging Sneaky, and the one direct messaged me today. So there may be a couple more teams by the end of the weekend. You know?
I think we should go ahead with it because I think we discussed like we post 25, but everything. If we got like 20 or more, we go ahead.
I think we're going to send a post out saying we've got less than 25, but we need some commitment. If it drops, we will cancel this league. Because I'm not running this because these entry lists and stuff take a long time to type up because we don't have a function like PC guys do when it creates it for them.
Can't you just copy paste it from a certain map?
Oh shit!
Sorry.
That's made my engine go orange. For some odd reason, it went down from 3rd to 1st for some reason.
Yeah, I just saw.
So one more of that, and I'll be fucked. Race over.
Then just brake and change that.
No, it's my gear, obviously. My getting. I think it's double registering because that's happened now twice in 4 laps.
I had a couple of double down shifts and double up shifts tonight.
But yeah, Scott, I think we can go ahead with this. And yes,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
it takes a lot of time, but once you've got like basically an Excel sheet with each and every the name in it and their IDs, you can send that out copy paste, isn't it?
Yeah, but it still takes about an hour.
Really?
Yeah, the labour it's insanely intensive.
To sort an entry list out, because we don't have the function for it to type the entry list itself. Like FRL do, I've got access to theirs. Somebody cleverer than me could probably set it up to be automatic, but I don't know how to do it. But like,
just for the first race you need to do it, and after that...
Yeah. After that it's just simple. Once we've got the entry list, it's there.
Yeah, okay.
And then we have to set the grids up and all. No, it's not doing grids, we're doing qualifying sessions straight to a race.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of work that goes on creating the league.
We got a position.
Why?
Audi team binned it.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
P6 boys! P6!
Well, now you just don't blow up your engine, it would be nice.
I'm having to subconsciously make sure I'm just doing it, not in rhythm.
Driving home, right? Like you're like absolutely standing at the turn on.
Well, what? I'm just going on my rhythm. It's just that it's double clicked down twice in a couple of laps. I don't know. It does do that. Okay.
So Scott, what do you want to say?
I can't remember. All the discussions we've had and all the creating the league, building the league, if you add the hours up it takes to get that league up and running for the first race, for it to just have 10 teams attend the last race, it's just frustration.
I know.
Oh no, dude. I mean, for that labor, that shit is labor intensive. So it's gut wrenching if
Well, if I knew how or what, or if I get like somewhat more of like whites on the Discord server, I could do it as well. Like, how many guys are asking for? Can I get the PlayStation balls?
I can get you those rules. Do that now. It's just but
I'm also good on like me running the engines thing, like putting something up if I know how it works, or like if people are having questions or something, or the Endurance League, they come to me instead of you do. Like you can be there like at the background or like as a
It's not that,
helmet.
it's, we can just say all three of us are league runners and they can just come to either of us.
Yeah, but they always go to your sneaky. I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. And
A lot of them tag me, I get a lot of DMs, it's fucking annoying, a lot of tags.
You guys introduced me also as a steward. But they keep on messaging you guys because you guys are the lead runners.
Yeah, well we can just introduce you as a league runner.
No, don't.
Well then I can't do it. Both ways.
Just make him an honorary moderator like me.
I can't make it with this.
Well, I was surprised when they made me an honorary moderator. I'm like, lols, thanks. I appreciate it, lads. Honorary moderator. Cheers.
but you did keep an eye out on the guy joining in on the Discord, didn't you?
Me?
Yeah, I thought you said that something.
I'm only doing that once I'm back home. Why?
Okay.
I don't have the time to keep an eye on. I mean, I put a lot of time into this thing anyway.
Yeah, it's time consuming, dude.
It's time consuming. It's at the point where I've got Jess saying to me that thing is taking up too much time because I have a family and other stuff to deal with.
I think it's. I mean, like I said, I know I made it just with 2 league runners, but you guys can get 3-4 league runners. You know what I mean?
I know what we can do. Yeah, I can get Tinnis the. I can message Heiko and get Tinnis the
Yeah, and on
league
most
runner
of the
role.
stuff, I don't even know like what you guys like discussed or like what the rules actually are.
The rules are copy and pasted and adjusted
No,
as we've
but
gone through.
also how it works. Like some guy asked something on like, can I make a team? At my teammates later on. I don't know.
Don't worry, I still have access to the back end. You can always just use my login details for that.
Yeah, we do. We've.
Like lots of the questions or information that has been given, it's like I don't know the answer about that because I'm not that far into the back end stuff.
I can teach you, dude.
I've done like a year of computer programming and whatnot, so I know a bit of that, but I just don't know how AR has been set it up.
You have Google Sheets, right? You have Gmail, don't you? Because you've got YouTube. Okay. If you get Google Sheets, I can send you the access to all of the player IDs and everything like that we've got. So everything's done on Google because there's no functionality on the back end for us as console to do anything. There's functionality on the back end for when somebody signs up on PC, it automatically creates an entry list. So the guys on PC wait for an endurance season to come with a team, and then they just literally copy paste into not G-Pop, but whatever they're using their servers.
Like FRL is doing the same, but also for console, because when we had the 8-hour race.
Yeah, I know, and they give you all the stats.
Yeah, they could give everything.
Yeah, I've been looking. It's not impossible. I've been looking at converting JSON log files and getting the stats and analysis, but it'll cost me money.
Does it?
You need to pay for that. Okay. But PC have got it because they've created it for them on AOR. It works, but they won't create it for us. So we're stuck. Either we don't have analysis or we pay for analysis. Now where's the funding going to come from? Because there's a lot of places what do this analysis stuff and it's a free trial, and I was considering doing it with the endurance racing as a free trial, but I have to put my bank details in and fucking cancel it all this shit just to see what happens and then say, look, this is what we can have, but then we need to find the money and I'm not paying for it, even if it is just £4 a month or something like that.
No, but I get it. I mean, it's like AOR stuff, so AOR should be dealing with that.
Yeah.
By the way, Jess, you could let the guy behind you go if you want to.
I'm racing. I want some entertainment.
It's the Lambo guy that did 55 or something.
It's cool. I'm racing him. You can try and get past me, but I'm defending. I want some entertainment. I know he has. I know he's been flashing at me. I've been defending him.
No, because P17 is like 11 seconds up the road.
Jackson says charge all South African members involved.
That's
Okay,
what I
done.
What's
So
that?
how much are we talking? How much is it? Sorry.
I don't know. For the
Find out how much it is.
I just know there were a free trial. I had to put my bank details in for a monthly cost bollocks thing.
Alright, just send me the site that does it, and then
Loads. I don't know which one it is. I went through I searched for JSON log entry, JSON log
Look, if
files
it's-
analysis, and I found loads. I'm not even sure if it's the thing that we're looking for, but it says it'll take your log file and give you a load of analysis in graph form and stuff like that. And I thought, well, that sounds like the right thing. And then it said, click to start free trial, enter your bank details. I was like, well,
And have you been speaking with the FRL guys as well? Robin Friedman.
yeah.
He joined AUR, so maybe he can give you more info on how they did
I
it.
messaged him. Me and Will and FRL and then us worked out the entry lists together because they could do some things that we couldn't do, and we could do some things they couldn't do. So we were sending each other messages about this is our entry list, that's their entry list, and we figured out where the gaps were and stuff like that.
That's ambitious, right?
I'm trying to keep this man behind me. No, he's gonna get me! No! Oh, I've got the exit. Okay, it's all good.
Just
it's a
leave it, or just let him buy, who cares?
I will not be passed by P18.
Maybe
Oh, no,
he is going to hit you off.
Look at this. Look at this defense. Why must I let him go? To be honest, I haven't had any racing to do all day today, okay? I've just been driving on my own.
Same. Have you seen my stunts? They were even worse.
Okay, I'll let him go.
I even overtook that Lambo guy behind. He let me by. That's the same dicks that at first didn't let
Yeah,
me
but
by.
this dickhead just came out the pit lane, so I don't know what he was doing in the pit lane with like 15 minutes to go.
Splash and dash.
Yes, I'm letting you through now because my teammates don't want me to be racing yet. Whoa, Denise!
That's the reason why I say let him by.
No!
Otherwise he's probably going to take
That's
you
it,
out.
fuck you! I'm not letting you by! Fuck you for doing that! Fuck you, my man! I'm defending against you, my friend. Fuck off. Oh my goodness, he's actually hit me. What a dish! Oh dude, I want to take him out. Don't take him.
Gold.
And now you've got the bushy right behind you as well. And then the next guy comes and the next guy comes and it's like one falling battle.
Yeah, to be a shot later, I like it. Really, dude. Really, my man. Really, my man. Really, my man. Really, my man. Debussy! Come on, I let you through!
That's also the thing I was experiencing. He's going to good lap on that.
Force feedback is dying.
racing team for ignoring blue flags with tickets.
What?
The guys who, that's the Lamborghini who ignored blue flags with you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So they sent it to the stewards for that because it was just ridiculous.
Did you send them to the stewards or what?
No, I wasn't sure how to do it, I just clicked it. I don't go in that German circle.
You know, these guys, you know what, I've lapped a lot of people, sorry, we've lapped a lot of people in our time, right? And hitting someone like that is just, I mean, come on dude, that's like, it's just I don't know, I don't get it, like, whoop-de-doo-dah dude, you're faster than me, when you're fucking, just out the pits in your fucking McLaren, like your Lamborghini. Fuck off mate, let's go for a hot stint, let's go for a fucking hot lap, fucking mode and see who's quicker, you dick. Push!
I mean, if he was clearly quicker, then he could have gone for a decent turn one or something.
And I was hardly even defending. I was just like, you know, a bit of a defense, having a bit of fun with him. You know, it's the final race, he can't gain any position, so I thought, well, let's have a bit of fun. You know? Some guys are just... we've had a poor race, and
the guy behind you is, by the way, in battle with the guy in front of you, so don't interfere with him.
Yeah, but I like Debussy.
Yeah, don't interfere with it, it's not.
Yeah, but I like Debussy.
Yeah, but you are second the level slower than both.
No, because I'm just driving to this.
I know.
We know, it's just...
Go through, my friend. Go through, my friend. I like you too. Better than that other prick. Give me a week of reflection on this, and then I'll see if I come back for another race.
We'll be back.
I'm gonna need
a shit ton of races in the next couple of days.
I'm gonna have to have a couple of months to recover from this to do this again. Luckily we do.
We've got tomorrow Motive, Monday German League already starting, or not yet?
No, that's October, first week of October.
Tuesday we've got GT4s.
I'm at the airport on Tuesday, boo.
Oh, you're not racing?
I'm going home. Yeah, I'm moving back home. So
I thought it was the week after.
No. I could squeeze it in. I could squeeze it in because my flight says
it's Porsche Cup, I believe. Already starting.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I won't be there for that.
And then next, yeah, that's it. This week.
I won't be around for a good week or two.
Mate, you can set up everything way quicker.
But I'm not making any promises that I can be there. I'm just saying I've got to, you know. I've got to.
Guess
I'll probably be.
I've been crashing here again.
I'll probably your Audi
333 Audi.
I'll be on track. Probably Sunday. You know what I mean? Latest Tuesday, realistically. But I just like to. I'm not making any. I can't speak. I don't know when, but I'll be there. We'll see how it plays out, but. Well, no, I will. It's all. Yeah, I mean, it's all about my table, dude. If I can get my thanks, dude, that is beautifully done.
That guy is having a nightmare of a race, or that team. And he's off again, behind you.
Has that occurred of traction control? Maybe?
I think their car is just way too loose. They are salvage overs there. But they keep on going.
Yeah,
oh, the guy behind you is also in battle with the guys in front of you. Jeez.
Yeah, so it's just about the table, man. So if I get a table, I'll be on race next week Sunday. But
I
if I
feel
don't get a table,
and get a table.
don't know. I'll go to our equivalent of the IKEA. Yes.
Yeah, I'll just go to a store where you can buy some wood and load your own table.
I will get it done. But I'm probably, like I said, I'll probably miss Sunday, but I'll probably be there Tuesday. But look, this Tuesday race I can take part because my flight is at. I've got to be at the airport at 4 in the morning.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday morning, yes. So I can race on Tuesday night. So yes, because I got to be at the airport at 4 in the morning.
Ooh, the bush got past.
See, now I feel bad for letting him through. I should have defended startling. Sorry, Debussy. I wanted to help you, but
Debussy made a mistake himself.
I wanted to help you, man, and my team was like.
If I see in the last couple of minutes those guys are having a decent battle, I'm just not going to.
No.
No, I agree. No interference. Ain't no mountain high enough. I am 2 laps behind. It's been a hell of a race.
So any golf after
Sitting
the
in
race?
this Bentley.
I've been golfing for an hour.
Are you already golfing?
Yeah, I'm watching YouTube on my PC. I'm
Fuck's
golf.
sake.
The problem is I keep golfing. You know the rivals that you've got in career mode?
Yeah.
Yep.
Both times I've been like 300 after 3 holes. Then I start watching jazz, and then I finish like 5 over. And I get to the end of it and think, fuck. I've lost all my sponsors.
Do you realise that this is like 1 o'clock in the morning for me? So you wanna.
It's
I was
11
thinking
o'clock for
that
me.
we gotta be on. Well, I'm gonna be on at least an hour and a half before motive in the Lambo. So.
Well, we can do some Donington if you want instead.
Nah, fuck off, man. I told you, it's going to take me 2 months to recover to get back in this car. This has not been fun.
No, that's the
Hasn't been
annoying thing.
fun since I've got in here last. Since I've got in here about 12 days ago. It has not been. It's not been fun.
No.
Fuck off! I'm getting flashed by 14! 14 fucking 56-1. Go through, you dickhead!
Ah,
That's
he's
it,
blinking back. He's blinking back to you. Did you see it?
Yeah, I
As a
saw that.
thank you.
Yes. I was always gonna let you through. You're in a Ferrari, man. I love that car.
We are Ferrari brothers. Yeah.
I won comfortably in Paul Ricard in a Ferrari, and that was only a few days ago. Fucking hell.
And now, you're 2 laps down in a Bentley.
How my week has turned on its head. Hopefully tomorrow well today I should say, later today for me, in the Lambo at my favourite track, I can get some redemption. I might be a bit confused racing at the front there, Tennis, after tonight. I might be like, what's this, first place?
We will
First
probably
place?
crashing out.
Yeah, I'll be nervous. I'll be like, oh, we haven't been on this position for a while. Yeah, so I'll be there this Tuesday because, like I said, it's at 4 in the morning. I've got to be at the airport on Wednesday. So it's more than I'll be there on Tuesday because
But
yeah, what else am I?
Have you not packed your wheel and everything then?
No, Tennis, I'm on my wheel right now.
No,
Yeah,
on
but
Tuesday.
on Tuesday you probably.
Even I knew what was going on there.
I know, I was just being sarcastic. Okay, Dennis. Let me tell you something. Probably
Or are you
yes.
going to use your Logitech one that you want that
Oh,
your brother's using?
Fuck
That's
off,
it.
I'm not using that shit. Like, no, I'm gonna be using, I don't know, man. I'll race and then I'll pack.
I think after this race I might upgrade my wheel to loose.
What?
Just hang myself after this race. It's horrible.
Buy a G
Really,
Pro,
guys?
it works perfect when it does work. Got the right settings.
Buy a G Pro, it works perfect when it does work.
So what did it work 66? What is it? It works 60% of the time, every time. For what did it?
Yeah, something like that, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
By a G Pro, it works when it does work. Okay.
Jackson, it's just, fuck, I don't know, Jackson, it was,
Well, we got P6 in the end. Relative 69 team ended. Nice.
wow, my fucking wheel driving this car, man, it is,
It's what?
woo!
And I think Coco was even like really pushing the car, and he didn't even manage to stay ahead of Dennis Adler. There's just nothing we could have done today with this car.
No. And
Okay, so-
I struggled with it. These cars that
Okay.
just don't enter properly.
My last tyre set, I had moderate. Moderate. Next tyre set, light.
That's me.
Next tyre set, significant.
Oh, that's Scott.
I was 8. Yeah.
7, moderate.
That was Coca.
6, that's me. Significant when I pushed like a madman to get the gap up that Dennis lost to frickin'
Sorry.
Racing 7 Sport. I had to push like a madman. And then light.
Hey, that's me again.
Yeah.
So the new
Yeah.
wheel is working on the tire. Lovely.
Gentlemen, I would love to say that was a pleasure. The company
It
was,
was a
the
struggle.
race wasn't. The company was, the race wasn't. Let's just put it that way. Coca! Thank you, Coca. You did well today. Thanks for racing and
Thank you, bye.
been a pleasure.
Let's
The company.
Coca was
Don't
good
get
to
me
watch.
wrong. It's